Hi there, it's Martin here in MiaPropertyBoutique.com. We're just going to go through the steps required to set up the back office tool for Real Homes Wordpress theme. First of all, you need to have access to your hosting. So you're going to need access to your cPanel if you have one, and if you don't, if you're not a developer, then you're going to have to speak to your developer to follow the instructions to get the tool set up. First of all, we need to give access to your IP address on your computer so you can access the database. So remote. So this search for remote, MySQL remote, and here you can just add your IP address, and it gets added to the list of IP addresses that can access the back office MySQL database. So when that's done, we're going to go back to the cPanel and we're going to look for MySQL databases, and in here I'm going to create a new database user. So scroll down to MySQL users, let's create one called Martin and generate a password. Okay, copy that, use that password, I'm going to stick it here so don't forget. And we're then going to, once we've created the user, let's go back, okay, I'll save that. Back, we'll scroll down to where it says add user to database. So we need to add this user I created to the database for your Real Homes theme. Now I've got several databases because I've got several different websites set up using WordPress. This is the one I'm going to use, which is our Real Homes theme. So this is a database backing our Mia Property Boutique live data. So let's set that up, and you are going to have to grant privileges to, I'm just going to grant all privileges to this user. At the moment all we do is insert and update and select. So in theory at the moment we can just select 3, but in the future we may add some more functionality, in which case I'm just going to grant myself all privileges. And this Windows error, I don't know why it gives me it, nothing to do with the tool. Okay, so go back and we'll just make sure our user color stud Martin is here. There you go. And now let's download the application. So the application is hosted on eJunkie, and get the URL for us. The URL will be posted on the video at the bottom on the comments below, and it is a free tool. We'll never say no to a donation if you really find it useful. Okay, check out, and let's just give my name, Martin Wells. Okay, complete free checkout. Okay, and then we should get the link where we can download the app. Here we go, so I just click on the link and the application downloads. I've already downloaded it, so I'm just going to click on this one from earlier. It's to run, install, and when this finishes installing it's going to automatically load the application. So we'll run the application and then we can type in all our configuration details. Now you're going to need to have your database server or IP address, the port that MySQL database runs on, the database name, the username that we just created, and the password that we just created. So I have this information available already. Here's my IP. 3306 is typically the MySQL port. Database name, our username was Calistad Martin, and the password is this thing here, which obviously I'll be deleting this user before I publish the video. And we're just going to log in. Once you've pressed it, don't go pressing it 50 times, there's no need. Okay, so we've loaded up another dialog here. Now this may or may not be presented to you depending on how your hosting creates the WordPress database tables. Now in our case, our hosting creates non-standard names. So instead of WP posts, it's got WP PLCU, PCLU posts. Instead of WP metadata, as WP PCLU post metadata. Now we try best to map the value that your database has to the standard name. Maybe that's not going to work. double check all these values and map them individually if they're not obvious. Okay, next. And now our application should load and download all the properties. So here you can see at the bottom, downloading properties. Let's maximize this. So download the properties, download all the additional details, cities, all that nonsense, features. And finally, it's going to go and look up your thumbnails. Okay, so we can start making changes straight away. I want to change the reference to this property. Done, changed, that'll be reflected on the website instantly. We cannot change the image or the city or the type or the status at the moment in this version, but we can change the bedrooms, the bathrooms, the garage, the price postfix, size, and the size postfix. And if we want, we can also select a whole bunch of properties to unfeature, and maybe we want this one featured, and then if I just do update featured, it's going to update all of the properties to featured or unfeatured as per your selection there. I'm not going to do this because this is actually our live data on our website, so there's no point. Well, basically that's it. If you have any problems getting set up, maybe we can organise a Skype call, send me an email and we'll try and figure it out for you. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.